expiration date, right? Women have a biological clock. We as men know that when a woman's in prime, she's supposed to settle down. She can't continue. She's going to hit the wall and lose her opportunity. What I'm saying to you brothers is, don't get so caught up in the fact that you have no children. Because as a man, you're supposed to build a family. It's great that you have great credit. That's great. Every man should have great credit. But credit doesn't build a happy home. Credit doesn't guarantee you a great wife. Credit is only useful in this world system to get you the things that you need in terms of a home, a loan, and so forth. A great future is nice, but being alone is not good. As a man, we want to build a family, we want to build a union. You see, at age 30, you seem to be established, you seem to be on the right path. That's a great thing. All brothers need to be on that same path, but my only suggestion is that you need to keep your eye open for a quality sister or quality women. Don't rush into no marriage at all. You already know that already. I don't got to tell you that. You're 30 years old. You know this already. Don't marry no woman based on the system at all, ever. You'll be destroyed. Remain the way you are. You get with a woman, you deal with her accordingly based on your rules. You call the shots. You make the moves. Don't let her lock you in, because once you do that, you're done. You definitely have all the options, because as a man, you're the one who carries the seed. The generations come out of you. So you can pretty much deal with any woman of any race. You see? No need for you to rush. Of course. Don't rush in with any of these females until they have been tried and tested. You see? A lot of people have issues with a lot of things that I say, but I notice that a lot of men, they pride themselves with having no kids, and I don't want you to feel that having no kids mean like you're well off. It means that right now you have a lot of free time to build more. So if anything, as a brother, if you have no children, now is the best time to be building your own house, getting your land, do the things that most brothers who have children going through the struggles aren't able to do, because you have that freedom. You see? So if you're 30, then for the next 5 years, because I don't know your situation, you probably already got everything together already. You see? But if you don't have your own home, if you don't have your own land, and I mean home as in your own home and land, then moving towards those areas should be the goal. You see? Ownership, businesses, property, but then again, you may have that already. I don't know you personally. You may have a lot of things going on, which is great. Because if you don't have children, that means you have the free time to move forward. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because most men who have children, they gotta, not saying that they can't move forward and do productive things, because I have four daughters and I have a family and I'm moving forward and I'm working pretty hard. But if I didn't have children, if I didn't have any women, wives, whatever the case is, I would have way more free time. Do you understand my point? To do a whole lot more. You see? So as men, if you know you don't have children yet, if you know you have yourself and you're building and you're establishing yourself, then use that free time to grow your assets, to build a business, so that you have a sustainable future, so that when you are in your grind, doing what you do, women are just going to be coming to you. And in the process, you can literally take them through the interview and get to know what they bring to the table. Because an established man is not impressed with no woman that got her college degree. An established man doesn't care about none of that stuff. He wants to know that this woman brings value to the table, because why let a woman come on board if she's only going to destroy your platform? You see? Let me see what you said. You said having children with the wrong woman would be very damaging for me. Well, of course.
You'll never know that until it actually happens.
Right path already. You said I've seen it.
But he'll go on forever in fear of trying to choose that woman because he, thinking that she's going to be just like that. But it don't happen until after it's all said and done. After
having a child with a woman in today's day is very risky. You have to know who that sister is. You have to know who she is. If not, you'll be destroyed. Those are facts. You cannot get with a woman and not know what she's about. Because if you get with her and she's not on your level, then she will become an anchor, like a ship, an anchor. And
I had to go on Facebook Live, I'm thinking, real quick. I'm thinking about it. I'll go back.
Slow your momentum, discourage you, and before you know it, she's not working with you, but she's working against you.
You just realize that she's
this is why
the whole
getting
time.
Married to a woman right away is not really
that
cool.
Was the whole marriage.
You got to get to know who she is so that you don't make the mistake that many other brothers do when it comes to messing with women. That's why the marriage license doesn't prevent anything or guarantee commitment in all areas.
That was the bar.
You see? Yeah. Julia said that's a smart young man there. Yeah. Silky said I'm looking for a certain type of woman, but it's not an everyday occurrence. I just do what I do. I don't feel lonely. Well, if you don't feel lonely, that's cool. What I'm saying is that it's not if you feel lonely or not. The point is, we don't want you to miss your opportunity. Because if you understood exactly what I was saying previously about a woman and how she has a biological clock and an expiration date, as men, when we reach into our prime, we should have already established ourselves, and then we should have been pretty much building with women. We don't want to wait too long, because then now we're missing out opportunity with the right type of woman. We don't want to wait too late to the point where we're unable to play basketball with our sons because we gotten so old that we can't even run around with our children. Do you understand what I'm saying? So as men, we also need to consider time is also against us. Just like women have a time limit and a biological clock, and they go through menopause. Well, as men, we want to make sure that we age gracefully and have the time so that we can do what we need to do with our children. We don't want to get to the point where it's like, I have a child and I can't go to the park because my back is broken up, my leg is messed up, I can't move, I can't play with my kid, I can't do the things that I love because I waited too long. You understand? That's all I'm saying. And as men, in order to avoid being lonely, you have to be active. That's another thing. If you're a brother who's always on your grind and moving forward, there's no way you're going to be lonely. You understand? Loneliness is literally for men who can't pull women. If you're a brother and you can pull women easy, not that you're out there just trying to pull women easy, but if you're a type of brother that got it going on like that and you're able to attract women, you're not a lonely dude, because obviously you can pull women. Lonely brothers are men that normally can't pull no women. No woman give them the time of day.
I ain't
understand? So they grow lonely because it's like they got all of this going on for themselves, and no woman is giving them the time of day. You see? What we got here? I'm not against having children.
And it sucks when you try to have someone to become savage.
From where I come from, with broken homes, I gotta move different. Yeah, nobody's saying rushing to go get children. Nah. We're not saying to rush and go out there and get children. The point is to have the understanding that as a man, you're supposed to be building a family. The whole thing is don't wait till it's too late. It's just like when I tell sisters, when they're in their late teens, mid-20s, that's their prime. Those are the years when they look their best. Those are the years when they have that great looking figure, and they go out there and what do? They drink, they party, they BS, and then they get ran through by several brothers, and now that they pushing 30, 35, Now they want to settle down with Mr. Right. And Mr. Right is gone. Mr. Right already done settled down.
35.
Now they're lost. You see? Mark Foster said to get married and find out later she's a succubus. Bad business.
Ways.
Yeah. You see, you got to try and test these women. You got to test them. The only way you test them is the test of time. The test of time will bring out the succubus in a female. That's why marriage doesn't prevent all of this nonsense. You can sign on the dotted line and get a marriage certificate with a woman, and everything will be beautiful. She got on her dress, you know, everybody's happy for y'all.
That was short-lived.
And then when you get home, she don't want to give you head.
That was short. That was the.
She don't want to have sex, and you're like, what?
Right after you signed the.
What's the matter?
Ink dry,
I just don't feel
put her
right.
back in.
What? She don't want to cook. She's telling you she don't do that. All of a sudden now the real spirit coming out of her. But you already signed on the line. See, if you'd have just dealt with her accordingly, all of that would have came out.
Honesty.
You understand?
Honesty.
Marriage license is just another form of way the government can control your household.
Have schooling on
That's
this.
all
You
it
want
is.
to have schooling on some LGBT
You see,
BS.
Silky said, I'm typing slow, but I understand what you're saying.
That type of school anyway.
My father wasn't there,
teaching your kids
so
that. You put
off
them in
the
there,
rip,
nigga.
I'm not looking to fall into
man.
the baby mamaism. The marriage license
Niggas
is
don't
one
care.
of the primary reasons for the gender war. Yeah. DDP said, have standards in place, stand on them, standards firmly, and be fair. No woman here will come to you ready-made.
Peace there.
If they are good, they will roll with you. I like the part about they don't come to you ready-made. You see? No woman here will come to you ready-made. That's facts right there.
Well,
that's a fact.
When
that's
I hear ready-made,
right
I think of experience.
That's a whole new live stream right there.
Having some experience.
Women don't come to you ready-made. Ain't no ready packaged female that's gonna come to you with everything ready. Nope.
That right there will be.
Let me tell you something, man. That's an excellent comment, man. Because when you really think about it, you marrying a woman
ready for people, and you know they
should
ain't ready
be
for you.
an investment of
But you don't know until you in there
a woman
with the test
who bring
of time.
the product
You
of a
going
wife.
through the motions yourself. That's
because if you just marry a woman just to marry her because she look good, she got a fatty on her, pretty face, some big breasts, that doesn't equal wife.
Nah.
You need to know that she bring the product
that will be
of wife.
So-called
so that you can truly get the benefits.
You still got to have some sort of.
Because a lot of women that dudes marry, they're not wife material.
To make it look
a lot of dudes just get married because it's tradition. They really didn't know what the hell they were doing, really. So they just got married to this woman.
From the lack of no posters at all to all the posters in the world.
Let me see who we got here. Zimicus, what is his name? Zimicus. He said, I am young myself, getting things together, and I don't see myself getting married. Yeah, well, don't get married based on the legal system. That's all I'm saying. Because as you know, as men and women,
I didn't even know that the course was
you're going to get involved into relationships. If you're not involved in no relationship as of late, then you know, focus on you. This is another thing that women should be doing. They should be focusing on themselves. Same thing with men. You're supposed to be focusing on yourselves. You know, getting yourself together, preparing your mind, developing your skills and different things, and don't allow society to make you feel like you have to be in a relationship to be happy. Because a lot of women are like that. You know, they feel like I got to have a man. I got to have a man to be happy. No, you need to have yourself so that you can find yourself, and then you'll be happy. Because you get involved in this relationship and you lay up with this brother and you don't know him, then you may end up developing the incubus spirit, which will turn you into a succubus. Again, view my video on my Ringo TV live channel about understanding the succubus. Silky said, I figured around 35, 40, I'll revisit this.
May they
I
never
have
come
a
across
solution.
as if they
I'm currently
you know,
32, so I'm right on schedule.
Father, man,
I plan on passing things on to my future little ones, and I take it seriously. You have to have a plan. You have to have a plan strategy of exactly how you're going to do what you need to do. Like, I started having children at age, I think it was...
So you can heal
29, 30. I think 29,
be able
30.
To see who's who, as far as the
29, 30, I started having children.
The males and females.
I'm actually 41.
Getting intertwined with
these
relations.
I'm 41.
Calling them your friends and whoever.
I don't have nothing near 41. You know, I don't got no stress. I don't got no stress. At my job, they think I'm 22.
They come in my 20s.
My supervisor was like, "Hey, son, such and such." I was like, "Hey, son." I had to let him know straight up and down. I'm like, "Yo, I'm a grown-ass man. You know, don't address me as no son." He was like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, here's my ID. Check it out."
I ain't got to give him no ID.
I'm sorry.
I had to go to different jobs and let them know that I've been married and I'm divorced and shit
that's
like
how
that.
it is, man. But you have to have a plan.
I'm not no kid. Don't treat me
Definitely
as such
have to
either.
have a plan.
Like, you know, just because the way I look.
Let me see what we got here. No paperwork.
And being melanated, everybody feel like they can just disrespect the melanated man
mess.
on sight, nigga.
Good on crack. Yeah. Well,
so you
gotta keep yourself out of the stress. You know
what I'm saying? I'm already at
stress
war.
Will kill you. And
but I won't allow
every man needs quality women in his life. Women keep men young. Believe it or not. Women, good women, will keep a man young. And a lot of sex. That keeps a man young. Good sex, not that old trashy thought sex. Actual real sex keep a man young. And good food.
Sex that's gonna give the reciprocate
no
the
stress,
energy.
no nagging type women.
Word.
Keeps a man young.
Word.
A woman's job is to nurture her man, cater to her man, make sure that he remains blessed. You know, make sure that he remains peaceful. Because if you want that man to provide for you long term, you want to make sure that he's still alive.
That's her.
You know, relationships, the man didn't last long. He died before the woman, and a lot of it have to do with stress. You see. So yeah, Silky said I still look like I'm in college, so the genes are strong in my family. See, the reason why I say that, brother, is because although I'm 41, I can pretty much pull any woman. Pretty much. It's very easy. You see? Sometimes it's difficult to pull a grown woman because she'll sometimes think I'm too young. Yo, it's crazy, yo.
Rejection.
I'm very serious when I tell you, man. There have been times where, you know, I'll see a particular lady, and, you know, she might be an older woman, and she'll think that I'm some old teenager. And it's funny.
I don't know if that's
like, it makes me
competition
laugh.
Or game part where it's
but what I'm trying to get you to understand is that you have to make sure that your health is in order and that you're taking care of yourself physically, you know, working out, not like crazy in the gym, looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but working out, eating right, taking care of your skin, making sure you have a youthful appearance, because that's going to help you to always pretty much attract women, because you're youthful, you're outgoing. You play sports, you do different things, you're active, and what that'll do, it'll keep you young. Don't think about aging. I don't believe in aging. That's another thing. I don't believe in aging. You know? Like when people ask how old I am, I normally say I'm 41 years young. I don't believe in aging at all. I think age is just a fantasy that we created. You can't judge a person by a number. You know, if you bought a car today and I bought the same car as you, what will determine the age of the car is who is taking care of the car. You understand? We can't judge the car by how many years I owned it. It should be how well I'm taking care of it. That's what really matters. And a lot of times people are not taking care of their bodies, so they tend to look old and decrepit early. I know dudes who are in their 20s and they look like they're 50.
That hurts.
When I tell people my actual age, they be like, "You lying. There's no way. I was just watching your music video. You lying." Nope. All right, go ahead. Believe what you want. I don't have no stress, man. Of course, I got those days when, you know, at work, things be bugging, but, you know, I don't let none of that mess get to me, man. You can't let no stress get to you, man. You got to find something to smile about, you know? Low stress levels is key, and a plan is key. Yeah. You have to have a plan, because a plan of action is what's going to help you to reach those goals so that you don't fall off. You know, femininity is big for me too, but the most feminine women I've seen are from different women in different cultures and countries. It's sad but real in many ways. I've seen a few in my travels in America. Yeah, a lot of different women overseas in different parts of the world are very, very feminine. The problem again within our culture is they teach our women to be independent, which causes them to develop masculine energy of trying to be the provider. And what that does, it stops them from doing feminine things, which cause them to be less attractive to us. You see, a woman is supposed to be very, very feminine, but our women over here, they're very hard. You know, you get what I'm saying? And it makes you feel like you're almost talking to another dude in most cases. Even their voices sound like a dude in some instances. So it's not to say that most of our women are like that. A lot of them are feminine, you know. And it also depends on how you make the woman feel. See, if you come around a woman and you bring your energy, it will make a woman act like the woman you want her to be, because we command that energy out of women. A woman may act a certain way around certain guys, but if you come at her the right way and you're that type of dude that she really feeling, oh, she'll be the ultimate feminine goddess there is. Truthfully speaking, man. One of my co-workers' mother-in-law, 65, but his wife's dad died at 35. Wow. This caused him a whole lot of stress, and he died from cancer. Yeah, you see.
Put that on pause for a minute. Got a song.
Is he gangster? Is you a gangster? I'm a gangster. My flow gangster. My whole gangster. I'm so gangster.
That G stands for God.
I'm so gangster.
That G stands for God.
I'm so gangster. Crips and Bloods don't know whether to salute or shoot. 6-speed Benz cool. Disrespecting your set. Corelli still rip the pavement when it's wet. So imagine me slipping. Falling off my grind. I cause shots like the boss of crown. So crossing me should never cross your mind. I leave you dead when you lay. Had you lost in time. It's like a broke rollie. You probably write at least twice a day. But worthless, take that ice away. Put them dice away. We can gamble with revolvers. I'll blow your whole hood out the frame like Pearl Harbor. Twin gas like Ronnie and Tiki Barber. I'm a giant and about the bucks. I pull stunts like Evil Knievel. Smoke blunts, never sniff diesel. Like Dan Glover, my lethal. Keep our weapons concealed. If you see it, it's real. And I'ma give you something that you can feel like in vogue. It's been told, but I'ma change the game. And if that bitch is a dime, I'ma change your name. But for now, it's money over bars. Nothing less than the Fed charge. Credit cards, tagged up cars. The world is ours. I'm trying to utilize every square inch that's useful. It's crunch time, the game on the line, dog, it's crucial. You try to stop mine to death, I can introduce you. Hands free, I can get you touched. Smoke like a chocolate dust. Them Hogan boys, that's what's up. The black gangsta, with all dripping from my body like a sauce model. Crank you over your head with a Henny bottle. We hot, you cold, run up on you, snatch you out your drop top. What you gon' do when them guns pop? Like 4th of July, force you gon' die by the same shit you live by. To the ladies and all party goers, call me Chameleon while others slow flowers. Brothers on my job, for the way I bang the block and slang the rock. My hood stay hot. Good niggas get shot, bitch niggas get hung. Bring it where you
live,
live,
playboy
bells
bells
get
get
rung.
rung.
Sad songs get sung, funerals shot up. Niggas snitch, think twice before he call the cops up. I seen a lot, done a lot, I won't talk about. But I can tell you that I hustle when the knocks is out. Cause I'm a man with balls, and regardless, them fiends gon' want that raw. So fuck the law, above the law like Steve Seagal. And my hoes keep tricks up their sleeve for y'all. And yo, it's like I'm too hard for these dudes. Live what I rhyme, walk the talk, check my shoes. And now I'm mean the tens, I'm talking about the rims. Deep dishes, pimp nigga, keep bitches. Sipping Grey Goose citrus. Jason Kidd versus the Sixers. Front row tickets, don't get it twisted. The guard work hard for his. But when the dough get low, the guard both guard for his. Full handle, I handle like I'm popping the willie. Down south doing sticks, popping the willie. Back home copping bricks off of popping for really. Niggas told me it was chilly outside. I was hungry, so I grabbed the bowl and proceeded to ride. But nowadays I'll die for what I'm trying to live by. That's why we hustle, dog. That's how we get by. Mr. Potato Head, I turn you to a French fry. Take my money out the streets, get it rich. Bye. Off the grid, bye. The black gangster, velour dripping from my body like a sauce model. Crack you over your head with a handy bottle.
We hot, you cold.
Run up on you, snatch you out your drop top. What you gon' do when them guns pop?
Like the 4th of July, of course you could die.
By the same shit you live by. The black gangster, velour dripping from my body like a sauce model. Crack you over your head with a handy bottle. I'm hot, you cold. Run up on you, snatch you out your drop top. What you gon' do when them guns pop? Like 4th of July, of course you could die. By the same shit you live by. Real nigga. Time shit and entertained up, man. Same old shit, nigga. You know, hustling, getting money, drunk with sports, nigga. Laying it down, nigga. A million. Niggas respect my gangster, though. All my rips and navigation. All my niggas, man. All my gangsters, fast pace gangsters. Kill me, all my everywhere gangsters. Rock on, all my NBA gangsters. Boss, son, hold it down with me, nigga. On my J.F. R.I.P., my nigga. My Z, yeah, we still here, nigga. Hold it down, niggas hear me, man. All my bros with gangsters.
Black gangster.
We're here, nigga. 2002, nigga, still going. Word up now.
18, though.
Live on.
March 27th.
Live on. Don't stop, nigga. Live on. Live on.